Hey everybody, today we're going to show you where to find all 16 celestial pills here in Black Myth Wukong, so let's jump into it. So our first location is going to be found in chapter 1 at the Guanyin Temple Shrine that's located in the Forest of Wolves. And from this shrine, what we're going to do is go to the right and work our way up this staircase here in front of us. If this is your first time, you'll have a boss fight in this area. But we're going to go up into the building that's at the top of the stairs here. And inside, we're going to take a left. And right over here on the table where you can see this golden container, this is where we'll find our first pill, which is going to up your health. Our second location is also in chapter 1. We're going to head over to the Marsh of White Mist Shrine that's in the Bamboo Grove. And from this shrine, we're just going to work our way to the left until we get to this wooden ramp. And we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. We're going to follow this down and then just continue to follow the main path until you end up out into this pond. If this is your first time down here, you're going to have a pretty significant boss fight that you're going to have to work through to continue on. So if you haven't already done so, you'll need to do that. But after you defeat the boss here, you're going to make your way into this cave and go towards the back. And what we're going to do is just stay straight on this path until we reach the dead end. To continue with the chapter, you end up taking a right here. But we're going to go all the way out here to the end. And then right here on the left on this table, you'll see another golden container. This one will be for mana. Our third location, still in chapter 1, is at the outside the cave shrine that's found in the Black Wind Cave region. From this shrine, we're going to take a right and make our way up the hill. We're essentially just going to follow the main path up the hill until we find the next pill location. We're going to go across this bridge right over here, go to the top of the stairs and take a left. And then we'll take a right. We're just going to follow this platform all the way up this ramp. And once you make it to the top of this ramp, we're going to look to the left and you're going to see a table right here. And on this table is going to be your next golden container. This one is going to improve your stamina. Number 4 is going to be found in chapter 2 at the Valley of Despair Shrine that's found in the Sandgate Village region. And from this shrine, if you look to the right, we're going to go inside the cave that's over here. You will have a couple enemies that you'll run into along this pathway. Just keep that in mind. They're not too difficult if you've already been pretty far into the game. But we're going to stay on the right hand side and follow this down. And where you can see the torch, we're going to go just around that corner. Then we're going to make our way up this ramp here. Go through this entrance and through this crack in the wall. And what we're going to do is go toward the fence that you see directly in front of us. If we go all the way back to that wooden fence, we can actually break through that into a little secret area back here. And we're going to go all the way around to the back. Right over here, you'll find a table with another golden container. This one is also going to improve your stamina. Number 5 is also going to be in chapter 2 at the Rock Clash Platform Shrine that's found in the Fright Cliff region. And once you make your way over to this shrine, we're just going to head towards the village behind us. When we get toward the bottom, we're going to veer to the right down this path. And then right here on your right will be your next golden container. This one will improve your mana. Pill number 6 is going to be found by the Temple Entrance Shrine over in the Crouching Tiger Temple, also here in chapter 2. And this one's going to require you to open the giant tiger door that's in the middle of the temple. If you haven't already made it this far into the game, all you need to do is defeat the tiger in this arena here, as well as the stone boss that's in this chapter. And then you can come back and open this up by interacting with the thing on top of the temple. Most of you probably already have this open, but once you make your way down here after taking out the zombies, right here on this table will be your next golden container, and this one will improve your health. Location number 7 is going to be found in chapter 3 at the outside the wheel shrine that's found in the Pagoda Realm region. And once you make your way over here, essentially what we're going to do is just follow the pathway through the cave until we come out on the other side to a snowy path. So if you haven't been in here, you're just going to work your way to the back and take a right. You're going to follow this all the way down to the end. And then this is the snowy path. We are going to continue to follow this. We're going to go back into a little cave for a second. And then when we come out on the other side, you want to look on the right side of the path. There's going to be a wooden fence with a table in front of it. And on that table is your next golden container. This one is going to improve your mana. Number 8 is also in chapter 3. This one's at the Turtle Island Shrine found by the Bitter Lake. And from this shrine, all you're going to do is turn around and follow the little pathway down the side of the hill here. And you'll find that if you drop right over the side. And then right over here, you'll see a light where there's a table and another golden container This one is going to improve your health. Number 9 is a little bit of a hike. This one's going to be found at the temple entrance shrine of the new Thunderclap temple region, also found here in chapter 3. And what we're going to do is follow the main pathway through the first little temple here. You're going to encounter several enemies along this path, by the way. I've already taken them out, so it's a little easier to follow where we're going, so just be prepared for that. But when you make it outside the backside, you're going to see 2 staircases. We're going to take the one that goes to the left. And then once we make it up here to the top, we'll take a right, and we're going to go all the way down here where we're going to end up taking another left and working our way down the staircase. We're going to go inside this building, and we want to make our way to the 2nd floor. So we're going to go to the back right corner of the room and follow this staircase up. And then at the top of the staircase, we're going to take a left to go outside. Left will lead you to another area. You want to go right. So you want to go this direction and then up past this ramp. And then we're going to take one more right, and we're going to go all the way down towards that building that you can see in front of us, in front of the building in this little frozen river. So you can drop down in here and follow this all the way down to the end. And if you take a left, you're going to see a little table all the way in the back. And on that table will be another golden container. This one improving your stamina. Location number 10 is found in chapter 4 at the estate of the zoo shrine that's in the village of Lanxi. This is the very first shrine that you encounter in chapter 4. And from this one, we're just going to work our way up the stairs and take a left through the doorway. And we're going to go all the way to the back. So we're just going to go straight towards this building. We're going to go out on the other side. And then to get to the building in the back, we're going to take a left and go around the opening. And then right here in front of this structure, you will see another golden container. And this one is going to improve your health. Location number 11 is also here in chapter 4 at the Cliff of Oblivion shrine that's found in the Webbed Hollow. And from the shrine, we're going to go northwest along this pathway. You will have a boss fight in this area if this is your first time making it here, which will be a giant hand. And once you win that boss fight, that hand will become a bridge a little bit further up the path. So what we're going to do is cross the little bridge here. Once we're across, we're going to take a left and we're going to follow this pathway up this hill. And then right over here on this table will be another golden container. And this one is going to improve your mana. To get number 12, you're going to need to complete the Talisman quest in chapter 4, which I'll leave a link down in the description below that you guys can watch on how to complete that. But at the end of that quest, it'll take you to the Court of Illumination. And from the shrine, you'll just go north up the pathway and you will have your last talisman up here that you will remove. And once you do that and remove it from the tower, you'll have a boss fight in this little courtyard. And then after the boss fight, you can make your way up the stairs behind where it took place, and on this table will be another golden container, and this one is going to improve your stamina. But again, for the Talisman quest, there will be a link in the description below if you haven't already completed that. Location number 13 is going to be found in chapter 5, this one by the Ashen Pass 2 shrine found in the Woods of Ember. This one's really close by. If you just turn around, we're going to head over here into this little cubby, and you will find the next golden container on this table. This one is going to improve your health. Number 14 is also here in chapter 5. This one's going to be found by the Rakshasa Palace Shrine found in the Furnace Valley region. This one's also extremely close by. You can see it from the shrine. It's just going to be down here on the left on this table. You can pick up this golden container, and this one will improve your mana. Number 15 is going to be found by the Purge Pit Shrine that's found in the secret Bishui Cave region here in chapter 5. And from this shrine, we're going to go to the right and we're going to follow this pathway for a little bit. We're going to take a right here, go down the stairs. If you haven't been this far into the area, you will have a boss fight that takes place in this little arena here. And after that boss fight, you'll be able to continue along your way up the staircase and through the giant doorway right here in front of us. We're going to stay to the left, and then about halfway down this path, we're going to turn to the left, and you're going to see a little cutout right over here where this table is will be another golden container, and this one is going to improve your stamina. So our 16th and final pill is not one that you can find on the map through a golden container, but for this one, you're going to have to find all 5 Skandhas in the game and then trade them to Shoe Dog to create the final pill. I just made a video on how to complete this quest a couple hours ago, so I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can check that out and see where to find all 5 of those Skandhas if you haven't already. But this is where you're going to be able to find all 16 celestial pills here in Black Myth Wukong. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.